Like the video and subscribe right now, and you'll make this doggo even more happy. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Who else is never gonna finish Cyberpunk? CD Projekt Red. The sad reality of our world. You have 27,000 tweets. You joined here in June 2016, which means you joined here 136 weeks ago. 136 weeks is 952 days. If you divide 27,000 to 952, the result is 28. You tweet 28 times a day, yet you still talk about how everyone is addicted to their phones. Dear Amy, I recently discovered that my son, who is 17, is a homosexual. We are part of a church group, and I fear that if people in that group find out, they will make fun of me for having a gay child. He won't listen to reason, and he will not stop being gay. I feel as if he is doing this just to get back at me for forgetting his birthday for the past 3 years. I have a busy work schedule. Please help him make the right choice in life by not being gay. He won't listen to me, so maybe he will listen to you. Feeling betrayed. Dear betrayed, you could teach your son an important lesson by changing your own sexuality to show him how easy it is. Try it for the next year or so. Stop being a heterosexual to demonstrate to your son that a person's sexuality is a matter of choice, to be dictated by one's parents, the parents' church and social pressure. Tell us all something I didn't say, and since you are a pharmacist, go read the package insert, the vial or the box. How many doses does it say it contains? 10. Not 11, 10. So you peacocked all over yourself trying to prove me wrong, but I already said it. There weren't 11 doses in the vial. There were 10. The reporter was lied to or was wrong. Frozen liquid, no preservative. Multidose vial, at least 10 doses / vial. Some syringe types may be able to draw up 11 full doses per vial, which is acceptable. Never combine vaccine from more than one vial to make a dose. How has serving impacted you? Dad served in Vietnam as Navy artillery mechanic, spent most of his time in combat, watched all his friends die when his PBR was blown up in middle of night. Hospital pulled out some shrapnel, badly stitched him up, and sent him right back to work on the next boat, same day. Dad spent next several decades drinking, because that was what passed for mental health treatment at local VA office. He had horrific nightmares for a long time, and would wake us with his screaming. He doesn't scream as much anymore, but still won't talk about his experience. On Veterans Day, while the military Twitter account is tweeting platitudes, my dad gets the most expensive hard liquor he can afford, toasts to the lives his friends never had a chance to live, and ends the day drunk and sobbing. He made us swear to never join the military. Yeah, it's cringe when guys lose their shit over some body hair. I'm going to be completely honest with you. When you say things like that, it makes me think you've never been with an actual woman. If you had, you'd pretty quickly realize a bit of hair is, at worst, a little bit unsightly and doesn't really affect the relationship or the shreks. The fact that your post history is full of gangbang hentai makes me think I'm probably right. There's really nothing wrong with being a virgin. But calling people disgusting because they don't fit the standards of your preferences based on inexperience is a bit shit. 125 residents in Stockton, California were selected to receive $500 a month for 2 years. This is what happened. Here's what happened when people got $500 a month with no strings attached for 2 years. What happened to getting a job and working for your income? Did you read the article, my guy? Employment increased. You talking about a job you couldn't even work to read the damn article, shaking my head. A quarter a day for a year will get you $9,125. $1 a day is $365. You got some limited edition quarters or something? Non-Americans have read it. How weird is it to hear that it's mass shooting season in America? You have to respect the customs of underdeveloped countries, no matter how primitive or ridiculous you find them. We're roommates. She is a vegan. The look of man so deeply trapped inside the friend zone that even secretly coming into her curried coconut quinoa doesn't dampen the emotional agony of hearing her being railed through the wall by better looking, more woke hipsters with better beards every night. You're excited for the mandatory microchipped vaccinations, huh? You unlocked your phone with your fingerprint to tweet this on an app that knows your exact location. Poverty is not a test of character, my dude, it's just poverty. The unpaid internships, the scraping up money to pay bills, the sleeping on couches. That's part of the journey, to separate those who will make it and those who won't. You know what you get for surviving a day of poverty. Another one, and for that one, another one. Nobody's watching you from money heaven, tallying up all the hard work you did to make sure you'll be rewarded someday. One of the things that terrifies me now is, as this is spread in the West, is there's this sense of invulnerability among millennials. Millennials aren't taking the coronavirus seriously, warns who's Dr. Bruce Aylward. Who do you people think millennials are? Exactly. Because we are not the ones on spring break. We are in our 30s and we are yelling at our parents to stop going to church. Duck. Not sure about your phone provider, but I have a fee for 911 service on both my home and cell service. And if not, your taxes are paying for it. Ambulances charge a fee. So do hospitals. Just because it's an emergency doesn't mean it's free. I pay nothing out of pocket for ambulance or hospital because I live in a nation that values human life more than the one with a mass shooting season. Featured comment. Sam's. The most hidden places on earth. 1. A city with no Karens. 2. The person who asked. 3. Memellion's vault of dog photos. If you want to be featured in the next video, use hashtag dankness. Woman feels discriminated by KFC over lack of meat-free options. I can completely sympathize. The other day I went to World of Carpet to buy a new telescope, but was astounded and disgusted at the complete lack of optical equipment. It's almost as if they'd purposely set out to satisfy the needs of carpet buyers, but deliberately snubbed those who weren't. Utter madness. Why don't more bald men fight like this? Fun fact, when pachycephalosaurs slammed their bald heads into each other, they slowly get intense brain damage. Millennia later, their descendants are equally stupid reposters like you. I think the author should go back to reading. You don't know me, but in 2012 I got into a car accident which left me paralyzed from the neck down. It's been a hard few years, but today I was overwhelmed with a soul-crippling urge to stand up and walk to the window just to throw this book out. Commies can't touch us if we all go off-grid. Starting a commune to own the communists. Dude, you're the worst head of staff. Your IQ is 0 literally. Mine is 500 times your IQ. Well, I'm not very smart, but 0 times 500 is still 0. When you call someone and it goes through to their Tesco mobile voicemail, lol. Tesco mobile. When you realize your mates are ignoring you, lol. No joke. Exactly. That's why vaxxers always say I was vaccinated and I'm fine, and all of us who have actually looked into the vaccines laugh and laugh. By looked into, I assume you're a doctor with a PhD in immunology and you have a lab where you research. Or are you the couch and half an hour of googling things I agree with is research type? Goodbye peep. Here's why the longtime Looney Tunes character was cancelled. I'm glad he's cancelled and my children are safe. Now my son can get back to playing Grand Theft Auto where he just set a hooker on fire so he didn't have to pay her. Masks are the cause of bacterial pneumonia, and you're the cause of low education rates in America. Your point. Took about 20 years to develop the polio vaccine after killing a few children in the 1930s. I think I'll wait a bit with a vaccine developed with untried technology in less than a year. We are not in 1930. You might be stuck there in your head, but most of us are in 2021. You've been visited by the rare walrus pupper. This walrus pupper will save you if you ever get attacked by a shark, but only if you comment. I'm allergic to shark bites. Thanks for watching. Do not forget to subscribe for more daily videos.